Hi friends, welcome to Kathayein. In life, to worry is a very big problem that everyone faces. You can't help worrying. So in that context, let me take you through this nice little story, the title of which is The Worrying King. In primitive times, there was once an intelligent king who ruled a kingdom, but he had this habit of worrying for anything and everything. And every now and then he used to worry like a helpless and a helpless fellow. So his entire ministry, all his ministers were very upset because of this particular habit of his. And everyone ensured that they were very serious in front of him and they never laughed in front of him. But beyond this, most of the ministers were trying to do something about this very rudimentary habit of the king. So they were planning what to do, and then in the meanwhile the king asked the court to commence. And once the king was in the court, all his ministers were there, and suddenly the king called his most trusted minister and said, well, do you know something? I am really worried about something. The minister said, Your Majesty, I am quite aware that you're worried about something. The king said, well, how do you know I am worried about something? And without even hearing me, you are saying that you know that I am worried, but I would like to know, what am I worried about? The minister said, Your Majesty, you may have many problems, but to all your problems, there is only one solution. And I am not concerned about your problems, because those problems will come and go, and but your main problem is to worry. The king said, well, if there is a problem, why shouldn't I worry? And without worrying, how will I solve the problem? I cannot just be quiet about it or unfeeling about my problem, and how will it get solved? The trusted minister again said, Your Majesty, you are such a vivacious person. You lead us in every sphere. You advise us, and you yourself worry. Haven't you ever realized, to any problem, worrying is not the solution? By worrying, you are only moving towards your grave. And most of the problems, rather 100% of the problems, have not got sorted out because of worrying. They get sorted out by some concerted action. So, Your Majesty, now you tell me, is worrying going to help? So, with all these discussions and arguments that the king was having with his minister, the king suddenly realized that I have such a beautiful team. Look at these ministers, and look at the most trusted minister of mine. He's taking up an issue with me, and he's trying to fight it out, that worrying is not the solution to anything. So the minister finally acceded, and he said, yes, my dear minister, you are right. And he called all his council of ministers and said, you guys are all right. I have, as a king, as a leading kingdom, as a king of the leading kingdom, I should not worry. And by worrying, I am even demoralizing you people. You are not able to do your job. So I promise from today, I will amend myself. I will try, or rather I will be determined not to worry, but I will come to certain action points for all the problems. So after the king said this, then the council of ministers along with the king had a hearty laugh. So friends, the moral of this little story is that everybody has problems, and problems are there till you are alive. but by worrying, you're not going to sort out your problems. You need to take concerted action, and that alone is going to solve your problems. Whether it is a small problem or a big problem, nothing gets sorted out by worrying. So friends, if you like this particular story, kindly share it and also subscribe our channel, and soon we'll come out with another story for you. Till then, goodbye.